Chapter 6 is a turning point in the book, primarily because Tom begins to start finding out about Gatsby and Daisy's relationship. The chapter begins with Gatsby telling the truth about who he really is and where he came from. Gatsby did not grow up rich, he grew up poor. He was born in North Dakota and he made his way throughout life and slowly became rich. Eventually, within the end of the chapter, Gatsby has dinner with Tom and Daisy, which begins to open up their relationship. Tom was astonished that Gatsby knew Daisy from a long time ago.
Another quote we had was that he was employed in a vague personal capacity. While he remained with Cody, he was in turn steward, mate, skipper, secretary, and even jailer. This quote is basically explaining how Gatsby was taught by Cody to be many things and contributed to how Gatsby thought about life and what he wanted to eventually become in life.
Here's what we have is two young Gats resting his oars and looking up at the railing deck. That yacht represented all the beauty and glamour in the world. Fitzgerald, page 100, paragraph 1, line 1 through 3. It is to show that Gatsby really wants to have a yacht like that. It's pretty cool, I guess.
A recurring theme in The Great Gatsby was the theme of the past. The past was used to show what happened to Gatsby when he was younger and whenever he met Dan Cody. Dan Cody took him in as a sort of a pupil who he would mentor and build up and basically morph into someone exactly like Dan Cody.
One of the symbols that I found was Gatsby's childhood and Dan Cody's yacht. Gatsby's childhood, it is significant because he wasn't born rich. He was born in a family of farmers. And Dan Cody's yacht, when he was a kid, he looked at this yacht and it seemed like it was his dream to own one.
My two images are flashback and dramatic irony. Flashback, I have a quote. His parents were shiftless and unsuccessful farm people. I use that because it goes back and explains that he grew up a poor life. The dramatic irony is when the audience knows more, and when the audience knows more is that they know that Gatsby and Daisy are in love and Tom is completely oblivious to the fact that they are in love.
Two literary devices that I found was metaphor and symbolism. The metaphor was meeting all kinds of crazy fish, page 103. It is a metaphor because it's not only not using like or as, but it's just a person who's just meeting all kinds of crazy people. Symbolism. His heart beat faster and faster as Daisy's white face came up to his own, page 110. It is symbolism because the face can't be purely white. It's just impossible, but it just symbolizes that they're both pale.